Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be. How's your new love? Are you happy? Hope you're doing fine. Just to know it means so much to me. What's that, darling? How am I doing? I'm doing alright, except I can't sleep. I cry all night till dawn. What I'm trying to say is I love you and I miss you. I'm so sorry that I did you wrong. Look up, darling, let me kiss you. Just for old time's sake, let me hold you in my arms one more time. Thank you, darling, may God bless you. And each step you take bring you closer to the things you seek to find. Goodbye, darling, I gotta go now. Gotta try to find a way to lose these memories of a love so warm and true. And if you should ever find it in your heart to forgive me, come back, darling, I'll be waiting for you. From the next number, going to do a little Alabama song for you now called Old Flame. I saw you staring at each other. I saw your eyes begin to glow, but I could tell you once were lovers. You ain't hiding nothing that I don't know. There's an old flame burning in your eyes. The tears can drown and make a canvas sky. Now that old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes. You said it ended when he left you. You say your love for me is strong, but those old memories still upset you. I might be a memory before too long. There's an old flame burning in your eyes. The tears can't drown to make a canvas sky. Now that old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes. There's an old flame burning in your eyes. The tears can't drown and makeup can't disguise. Now that old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes. Alabama. A little George Strait song for you now called I Cross My Heart. Love is unconditional, we knew it from the start. See it in your eyes, you can feel it in my heart. From here on after, stay the way we are right now, and share all the love and laughter that a lifetime will allow. I cross my heart and promise to give all I got to give to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. You'll always be the miracle that makes my life complete. And as long as there's a breath in me, I'll make yours just as sweet. As we look into the future, it's as far as we can see. So let's make each tomorrow be the best that it can be. I cross my heart and promise to give all I got to give to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. And if along the way we find a day it starts to storm, you got the promise of my love to keep you warm. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. A love as true as mine. For George Strait. A little Merle Haggard song for you now called Mama Tried. Good old Merle. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and the youngest dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family making mild, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, toward the bad I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I'm going to do a little Elvis for you now called Don't Be Cruel. You know I can't be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, well, at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Baby, don't make me mad for something I might have said. Please don't forget my past. The future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's who you are thinking of. Don't stop thinking of me, don't make me feel this way. Come on over here, love me, you know all I want you to say. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby, rock my heart. Let's walk up to the preacher and let's say I do. Then you know you have me, and I know that I'll have you. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, till you are thinking of. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, till you are thinking of. Yeah. Well, I lost my heart on the day we met, but I gained a love that I don't regret. Then I hung around till you said I do. No, I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Well, it changed my thinking when you changed your name. Neither one of us will ever be the same. And I swear I'm never gonna be untrue, 'cause I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you, I'd long ago been left in the dark out in the cold, blowing around from town to town like a feather in the wind. If I shining like a beacon on a cold dark night.
And the sun came up and the skies turned blue. No, I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you.
Well, I've already said it, but I swear it's true. Well, I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you.
I'm going to do a little Eagles number for you now called Lion Eyes.
City girls just seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. The rich old man, she don't have to worry. She dresses up all in lace and go in style. Late at night, the big old house gets lonely. I guess every home of refuge has its price. And it breaks her heart to think her love is only given to a man with hands as cold as ice. So she tells him she must go out for the evening to comfort an old friend who's feeling down. But he knows where she's going and she's leaving. She is headed for the cheap side of town. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. She gives up and pours herself a strong one, and stares out at the stars up in the sky. Rich old man, she don't have to worry. She draws the shade and hangs her head and cries. My, you sure know how to arrange things. You said it so well, so carefully. Doesn't look like big John's thing. You're still the same old girl you used to be. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. But by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. There ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Funny you can't hide your lying eyes. There's a lot of ways of saying what I want to say to you. There's songs and poems and promises and dreams that might come true. I won't talk of starry skies or moonlight on the ground. Come right out and tell you I just love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman wants to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Darling, how I'd love to lay you down. There's so many ways your sweet love made the house into a home. You've got a way of doing little things that turn me on, like standing in the kitchen in your faded cotton gown. With your hair all up in curlers, I still love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman wants to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Darling, how I'd love to lay you down. When a whole lot of Decembers is showing in your face, your auburn hair is faded and silver takes its place, you'll be just as lovely, I'll still be around. And if I can, I know that I still love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman wants to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Darling, how I'd love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman wants to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Darling, how I'd love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things my woman wants to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Darling, how I'd love to lay you down. To Little Alabama before we called Love in the First Degree. Alabama. I once thought of love as a prison, a place I didn't want to be. So long ago, I made a decision to be footloose and fancy free. But you came and I was so tempted to gamble on love just one time. I never thought I would get caught. It seemed like a perfect crime. Baby, you left me defenseless. I've only got one plea. Lock me away inside of your love and throw away the key. I'm guilty of love in the first degree. I thought it would be so simple, like 1,000 times before. Take what I wanted, just walk away, but I never made it to the door. Now babe, I'm not begging for mercy, go ahead and throw the book at me. If loving you's a crime, I know that I'm as guilty as a man can be. Baby, you left me defenseless, I've only got one plea. Lock me away inside of your love and throw away the key. I'm guilty of loving the first degree.
Loving the first degree.
Baby, you left me defenseless, I've only got one plea. Lock me away inside of your love and throw away the key. I'm guilty of loving the first degree.
Loving the first degree.
Oh yeah,
Loving the first degree.
oh yeah,
Loving the first degree.
oh yeah.
Loving the first degree. Loving the first degree.
Do a little Merle song called Every Fool Has a Merle Haggard song called Every Fool Has a Rainbow.
Every fool has a rainbow, but he never seems to find the reward that should be waiting at the end of the line. But he'll give up a bed of roses for a hammock filled with thorns and go chasing after rainbows every time a dream is born. Ooh, there's a rainbow that only he can see. Every fool has a rainbow, and the rule applies to me. And every fool has a rainbow that only he can see. Every fool has a rainbow, and the rule applies to me. Do a little George Strait song for you now called All My Exes. Tennessee. Rosanna down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. And Dimples, who now lives in Temple, got the law after me. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. I remember that old Brazos River where I learned to swim. It brings to mind another time when I wore my welcome thin. By transcendental meditation, I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before daylight. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is the place I dearly love to be. All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I died, but I'm alive and well in Tennessee. If there hadn't been you. A man filled with doubt, down and out and so alone. A ship tossed and turning, lost and yearning for a home. A survivor, barely surviving, not really sure of his next move. All of this I would have been if there hadn't been you. If there hadn't been you, where would I be? If there hadn't been you here for me, I made it through times I never would have made it through if there hadn't been. Finally knows where he belongs. A heart filled with love, more than enough to keep it strong. A life that's alive again, no longer afraid to face the truth. All of this I would have missed if there hadn't been you. If there hadn't been you, where would I be? If there hadn't been you. hadn't been you, all my dreams would still be dreams if there hadn't been you. A little Eagle song for you now called Peaceful Easy Feeling. I like the way sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown. I want to sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around. I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Oh, but she can't take you anywhere. You don't already know how to go. I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend, but this voice keeps whispering in my other ear, tells me I may never see you again. I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground. Thank you. Worth ever cross your mind? Cold Fort Worth beer ain't no good for jealous. I've tried it night after night. You're in someone else's arms in Dallas. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Darling, while you're busy burning bridges, burn one for me if you get time. 'Cause good memories don't fade so easy. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Now you left me here to be with him in Dallas, and I know it hurt you at the time, but I wonder now if it makes a difference. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Now you left me here to be with him in Dallas, and I know it hurt you at the time, but I wonder now if it makes a difference. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Does Fort Worth ever, does Fort Worth ever, does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Alabama. Sometimes her morning coffee's way too strong. Sometimes what she says all wrong. Right or wrong, she's there beside me, like only a friend would be. That's close enough to perfect for me. She's been known to wear her pants too tight. Drinking puts her out just like a light. Heaven knows she's not an angel, but she'd really like to be. That's close enough to perfect for me. She kisses me each morning and smiles her sleepy smile. She don't have to say it, I can see it in her eyes. Don't you worry about my woman, what you think she ought to be. She's close enough to perfect for me. Sometimes she gets down and starts to cry. Then again a lady has arrived. She's everything I've ever wanted. She's all I'll ever need. She's close enough to perfect for me. She kisses me each morning and smiles her sleepy smile. She don't have to say it, I can see it in her eyes. Don't you worry about quite my woman, but you think she ought to be. She's close enough to perfect for me. Oh, she's close enough to perfect for me. A little Conway Twitty song now called You've Never Been This Far Before. I can almost hear the stillness as it yields to the sound of your heart beating. Boom, boom, boom. I can almost hear the echo of the thoughts that I know you must be thinking. I can feel your body tremble as you wonder what this moment holds in store. Boom, boom, boom. As I put my arms around you, I can tell you've never been this far before. I don't know what I'm saying as my trembling fingers touch forbidden places. Boom, boom, boom. I only know I've waited for so long for the chance we are taking. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know and I don't care what made you tell him you don't love him anymore. Boom, boom, boom. As I taste your tender kisses, I can tell you've never been this far before. Boom, boom, boom. And as I take the love you're giving, I can feel the tension building in your mind. And you're wondering if tomorrow I'll still love you like I'm loving you tonight. You have no way of knowing. Tonight will only make me love you more. And I hope that you'll believe me, 'cause I know you've never been this far before. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Little Merle Haggard song for you now called Hungry Eyes. A canvas-covered cabin in a crowded labor camp. Stand out in this memory I revive. 'Cause my daddy raised a family there with 2 hard-working hands and tried to feed my mama's hungry eyes. He dreamed of something better, and my mama's faith was strong. Us kids were just too young to realize that another class of people put us somewhere just below. One more reason for my mama's hungry eyes. Mama never had the luxury she wanted, but it wasn't 'cause my daddy didn't try. She only wanted things she really needed. One more reason for my mama's hungry eyes. I remember Daddy praying for better way of life, but I don't recall a change of any size. Just a little loss of courage as their age began to show, and more sadness in my mama's hungry eyes. Mama never had the luxury she wanted, but it wasn't 'cause my daddy didn't try. She only wanted things she really needed. One more reason for my mama's hungry eyes. Oh, I still recall my mama's hungry eyes. Do a little Alabama song for you now called Take Me Down. Had to turn the band over. They have to be rotated every now and then so they get completely done. Fly away with me tonight. Take me on a one-way flight in your loving arms. Everything's gonna be alright. You're the one who took my hand. No one else could understand. You're the one who moves me like nobody else can. Take me down where I want to be. Turn around this man who lives inside of me. Take me down and love me all night long. Hold me close and make me strong. Take me down. Take me down tonight. In your eyes, I see a light. It's your emotions glowing bright. Keep the fires burning. Let it warm me through the night. You can be a part of me. Come show what love was meant to be. You and me, baby, set this flame inside us free. Take me down where I want to be. Turn around, this man who lives inside of me. Take me down and love me all night long. Hold me close and make me strong. Take me down. Take me down tonight. You don't have to stay forever. Let's just put our hearts together. Share another night in ecstasy. We know that it's feeling better every time we get together. Maybe love was meant for you and me. Oh, take me down where I want to be. Turn around, this man who lives inside of me. Take me down and love me all night long. Hold me close and make me strong. Take me down. Take me down tonight. Shake me, take me down tonight.
And a little Conway Twitty song called Tight Fitting Jeans.
She tried to hide it by the faded denim clothes she wore, but I knew she'd never been inside a bar before. And I felt like a peasant who just had met a queen, and she knew I saw right through her tight-fitting jeans. I asked her, what's a woman like her doing here? I see you're used to champagne, but I'll buy you a beer. She said, you've got me figured out, but I'm not what I seem. Before dance, I'll tell you about these tight-fitting jeans. She said, I'm married money, I'm used to wearing pearls, but I've always dreamed of being a good old boy's girl. So tonight I left those crystal candlelights to live a dream. Partner, there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans. We danced every dance and Lord, the beer that we went through. I'm satisfied I did my best to make her dreams come true. As she played out her fantasy before my eyes it seemed, cowgirl came alive inside those tight-fitting jeans. In my mind she's still a lady, that's all I'm gonna say. I knew that I'd been broken by the time we parted ways, and I know I held more woman than most eyes I've ever seen. Tonight I knew the lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Now she's back in her world, I'm stuck in mine, but I know I'll always remember the time a cowboy once had a millionaire's dream. Lord, I love that lady wearing tight-fitting jeans.
Little Merle Haggard song for you now called Farmer's Daughter.
little country chapel that's almost falling down. There'll be tears in this old farmer's eyes to see when I give my one possession to that city boy from town. His hair's a little longer than we're used to, but I guess I should find something good to say about this man who's won the farmer's daughter and will soon become my son-in-law today. Mama left 8 years ago December, and it was hard to be a dad and mama too. But somehow we made a home of this old farmhouse, and love was all my baby ever knew. Why, he could be the richest man in 7 counties and not be good enough to take her hand. But he says he really loves the farmer's daughter, and I know the farmer's daughter loves a man. I'm gonna do a little George Strait song for you now called The Chair. Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. No, that one's not taken, I don't mind. If you sit here, I'll be glad to share. Yeah, it's usually packed here on Friday night. Hope you don't mind, can I talk you out of a lie? Well, thank you, can I drink you a bottle? Oh, listen to me, what I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I don't think I called your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes 2 of us. Glad you came. No, I don't know the name of this band, but they're good, aren't they? Would you like to dance? Yeah, I like this song too. It reminds me of you and me. Baby, do you think there's a chance? And later on, I could drive you home. No, I don't mind at all. Oh, I like it too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. Oh, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. George Strait. I'm going to do a Doug Stone song for you now called Too Busy Being in Love. I had taken the time to write down a few lines every time that you crossed this heart of mine. Put them all in a book. How much time was that took? Words and years have a way of slipping by. Oh no, but too bad. There goes the chance that I had. A place so sweet and so funny, giving old Mr. Shakespeare a run for his money. Written the words to the prettiest tune, never leave a dry eye in the room. Only excuse for not doing enough. Well, I was too busy being in love. Yes, I was too busy being in love. Brand new phrases appear every time you are near. All these words you inspire after all these years. Never reach for a pen, break the mood that I'm in, for I knew that the words were gone again. Oh no, but too bad. There goes the chance that I had. Could have written a play so sweet and so funny, giving old Mr. Shakespeare a run for his money. Written the words to the prettiest tune that would never leave a dry eye in the room. My only excuse for not doing enough. I was too busy being in love. Yes, I was too busy being in love. Could have written a poem to make young lovers crazy. Could have written a movie for Hepburn and Tracy. Beautiful song, and it starts with your name. Written my way into fortune and fame. But I've no regrets for not doing enough. I was too busy being in love. Yes, I was too busy being in love. Do a little Conway Twitty song for you now called Linda on My Mind. Now I'm lying here with Linda on my mind, and next to me, my soon to be, the one I left behind. And Lord, it's killing me to see her crying. She knows I'm lying here beside her with Linda on my mind. Yeah, I know that I once loved her, and I placed no one above her, and I never thought I'd ever let her free. But it just wasn't in my plan, the way Linda squeezed my hand the first time that I held her close as she danced with me. She said, I've loved you for a long time, but you're married to a friend of mine, and I try hard to never let it show. But my love for you is stronger, I can't hide it any longer. And so I thought I'd better let you know that I'm lying here with Linda on my mind, and next to me, my soon-to-be, the one I left behind. And Lord, it's killing me to see her cry. She knows I'm lying here beside her with Linda on my mind. Do a little Merle Haggard song for you now called Daddy Frank. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played the ring and tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and helped the family sing. That little band was all a part of living, our only means of living at the time. It wasn't like no normal family combo, 'cause Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Frank and Mama counted on each other, only meekness made them strong. Mama did the driving for the family, and Frank made a living with his song. Home was just a camp along the highway. Pickup bed was where we bedded down. Don't ever once remember going hungry. I remember Mama cooking on the ground. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played the ring and tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and helped the family sing. That little band was all a part of living, our only means of living at the time. It wasn't like no normal family combo, 'cause Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Don't remember how they got acquainted, I don't recall just how it came to be. Had to be some special help from someone, and blessed be the one who let it be. Fever caused my mama's loss of hearing. Daddy Frank was born without his sight. Mama needed someone she could lean on, and I believe the guitar man was right. Daddy Frank played the guitar and the French harp. Sister played the ring and tambourine. Mama couldn't hear our pretty music. She read our lips and helped the family sing. That little band was all a part of living, our only means of living at the time. It wasn't like no normal family combo, 'cause Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Yeah, Daddy Frank, the guitar man, was blind. Song will be the last song, and fitting it should be, it's The Cowboy Rides Away by Mr. George Strait. I know the stakes were high right from the start. When she dealt the cards, I held my heart. Now I just found a game that I can't play. This is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like a setting sun, sitting on the things I wish I'd done. Now it's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. We've been in and out of love and in between, and now we play the final showdown scene. And the credits roll and the sad song starts to play. This is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like a setting sun, sitting on the things I wish I'd done. Now it's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. So the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. And this is where the cowboy rides away. Thank you and good night. Welcome back. I took your picture out from our old dresser drawer, set it on the table, talked to it till 4. Read some old love letters right up till the break of dawn. I've been sitting alone, digging up home. I went through your jewelry, found our wedding ring, put mine on my fingers, I gave yours a fling. Across this lonely bedroom of our recent broken home, yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Assuming things is better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of the love that's dead and gone. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I went through the closet, found some things in there I bought you to wear. I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Seeming things is better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. A little song now called Forever and Ever Amen. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. May wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. You're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, you wonder how long I'll be faithful. I'll be happy to tell you again, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on a body, makes a young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well, honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. If it all fell out, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on a memory, make people forget things they do. Well, it's easy to see, it happens to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Little song for you now called 1982. operator, please connect me with 1982. I need to make apologies for what I didn't do. I sure do need to tell her that I thought the whole thing through, and now it's clear that she is what I should have held on to. They say hindsight's 20/20. I'm really going blind from staring at her photograph, wishing she were mine. Same old lost love story. It's sad but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. Oh man, can you sell me a special kind of stamp? Oh, I'm to send a letter from this crazy, lonely man back into the wasted years of my living past. I need to tell her now I know how long my love will last. They say hindsight's 20/20. I'm really going blind from staring at her photograph, wishing she were mine. It's the same old lost love story. It's sad but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. I'm letting my mind go back in time to 1982. Do a little song called On the Other Hand. On one hand, I have the reason I can stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games
around, do a little song now called for you. No Place Like Home. There's an easy chair, just sitting there. I've spent a lot of time thinking of this perfect love I know is yours and mine. Oh, how I love that old picture on the wall of you and me and the kids. My most favorite time in life I spent right here where we live. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. You just hit me as I was leaving. There's no place like home. From the bedroom, I smell perfume, my favorite kind you wore, and it brings back memories of all those nights behind our bedroom door. And the saddest thing I think I've ever seen was my closet all cleaned out. It's sad to think that one must leave 'cause we can't work things out. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. You can hit me as I was leaving. There's no place like home. So baby, swear that I can stay for just a day or so. Then maybe I can change your mind, and I won't have to go. Just look into these baby blues and tell me it's okay. I love that smile, it drives me wild. No love won't die today. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Thank you. Thank you. Bama now called Can't Keep a Good Man Down. Thought it was forever, thought it would last. Gotta try to make it a page in my past. Didn't even say goodbye
this, I got news for you, baby. I don't break that easily. 'Cause you can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down. Oh no, you can't keep a good man down. Baby, you can't keep a good man down. Be out on the sea, hang with my friends. This world's gonna see me smiling again. I've taken some time to erase you from my memory. Don't write me any letters, don't call me on the phone. Knock on my door, 'cause for you I'm not at home. I know there's a woman out there for a man like me. 'Cause you can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down. Oh no, you can't keep a good man down. Baby, you can't keep a good man down. Enough is enough, I won't take anymore. I'm picking myself up on the floor. You can't keep a good man down. Sugar, you can't keep a good man down. Honey, you can't keep a good man down. Baby, you can't keep a good man down. No, you can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down. Oh no, you can't keep a good man down. Baby, you can't keep a good man down. Do another little Alabama song for you called 40-Hour Week. It's to all you workers out there, wherever you may be. There are people in this country work hard every day. Not for fame and fortune do they strive, but the fruits of their labor worth more than their pay. It's time a few of them were recognized. Hello, Detroit, hello, workers, let me thank you for your time. You work a 40-hour week for a living, just to send it on down the line. Hello, Pittsburgh steel mill workers, let me thank you for your time. You work a 40-hour week for a living, just to send it on down the line. This is for the one that swings the hammer, driving home the nail, for the one behind the counter, bringing up the sale, for the one that fights the fire, and the one who brings the mail, for everyone who works behind the scenes. You can see them every morning in the factories and the fields, in the city streets and quiet country towns, working together like spokes inside a wheel to keep this country turning around. Hello, Kansas, Wheatfield farmer, let me thank you for your time. You work a 40-hour week for a living, just to send it on down the line. Hello, West Virginia coal miner, let me thank you for your time. You work a 40-hour week for a living, just to send it on down the line. This is for the one who drives the big rig up and down the road, for the one out in the warehouse bringing in loads, for the waitress, the mechanic, the policeman on patrol, everyone who works behind the scenes, with a spirit you can't replace, no machine. America, let me thank you Don Conley song for you now called Friday Night Blues. Goes out to all you lonely housewives out there. He's been working all week, got a mental fatigue. That old cow sure looks fine. All week he's been gone, she's been sitting alone, slowly going out of her mind. As he kicks off his shoes for the 6 o'clock news, she's getting all prettied up. While she's wanting to boogie, he wants to lay there, and she's got the Friday night blues. Oh, those Friday night blues, they get in your shoes and they work to get you down. Oh, there is a lady that I ever knew who didn't need her night on the town. Oh, the hills and the bears and the week full of views got him feeling blue. While he's taking his shoes off, she's putting hers on, so she's got the Friday night blues. All there once was a time she was top of the line. Her nights like teenage dreams. Now it's Oprah's at noon, dancing around with her broom, talking to the washing machine. Oh, the girl down the street says her husband is neat. She makes it sound so true. Now she's feeling lonely, thinks she's the only one with the Friday night blues. Oh, those Friday night blues, they get in your shoes and they work to get you down. Oh, but there ain't a lady that I ever knew who didn't need her night on the town. The hills and the bins and the week full of tears got him feeling you. While he's taking his shoes off, she's putting hers on, so she's got the Friday night blues. She's got the Friday night blues. Thank you. A little Alabama called Roll On 18-Wheeler. Roll on along, roll on, Daddy, till you get back home. Roll on, family, roll on, crew. Roll on, Mama, like I asked you to do. And roll on, 18-wheeler, roll on. Roll on! Well, it's Monday morning, he's kissing Mama goodbye. He's up and gone with the sun. Daddy drives an 18-wheeler. He's off on a Midwest run. Now 3 sad faces gather around Mama. They ask her when Daddy's coming home. Daddy drives an 18-wheeler. They sure miss him when he's gone. Yeah, they do. Oh, but he calls them every night and he tells them that he loves them. He taught them this song to sing. Roll on, highway, roll on along. Roll on, Daddy, till you get back home. Roll on, family, roll on, crew. Roll on, Mama, like I asked you to do. And roll on, 18-wheeler, roll on. Well, it's Wednesday evening, Mama's waiting by the phone. It rings, but it's not his phone. Seems the highway patrol is down to Jackknife Rig. in a snowbank in Illinois. But the driver was missing, and the search had been abandoned. The weather had everything stalled. They checked all the houses, local motels, when they had some more news they'd call. And she told them when they found him to tell him that she loved him. And she hung up the phone, singing, roll on highway, roll on along, roll on daddy till you get back home. Roll on family, roll on crew, roll on mama like I asked you to do, and roll on 18-wheeler, roll on. Mama and the children will be waking up all night long, thinking nothing but the worst is coming with the ringing of the telephone. I was a man upstairs, listen, when Mama asked him to bring Daddy home. When the call came in, it was Daddy on the other end, asking her if she had been singing the song, singing, roll on highway, roll on along, roll on Daddy till you get back home. Roll on family, roll on crew, roll on mama like I asked you to do, and roll on 18-wheeler, roll on. 18-wheeler, 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 roll on. A little John Anderson song for you now called Swangin'. There's a little girl in our neighborhood. Her name is Charlotte Johnson, and she's real looking good. Had to go and see her, so call her on the phone. I walked on over to her house, and this was going on. Her brother was on the sofa, eating chocolate pie. Her mama was in the kitchen, cutting chicken up to fry. Her daddy was in the backyard, rolling up garden hose. I was on the swing with Charlotte, feeling love down to my toes. We were swinging, we were swinging. Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on a front porch in this swing, just a swing. Now Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on a front porch in a swing, just a swing. Now Charlotte, she's my darling, she's the apple of my eye. And when I'm on the swing with her, it makes me almost high. Now Charlotte is my lover, and she has been since the spring. Can't believe it started on her front porch in this swing, just a swinging, just a swinging. Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on a front porch in this swing, just a swinging, just a swinging.
Gonna do a little gospel for you now, so just kind of sit back and take it easy.
When God dipped his hands of love in my heart and writes my full of medicine, she wants me to know His Spirit all divine fills this simple soul of mine. When God dipped his love in my heart, well, I said I wouldn't tell it to a living soul how He brought salvation and He made me whole, but I found a good high such love Jesus did impart. Well, it makes me laugh and it makes me cry, sets my simple soul on fire. When God dips His love in my heart. Sometimes though the way is dreary, dark and cold, and the someone burden of sorrow keeps me from the goal, I go to God in prayer, I can always find Him there to whisper sweet peace to my soul. Well, I said I wouldn't tell it to a living soul how He brought salvation and He made me whole, but I found a good and high touch of love that Jesus did impart. Well, it makes me laugh and it makes me cry, sets my simple soul on fire. When God dipped His love in my heart, He walked every step up to Calvary's rugged way to give His life completely and bring a better day. My life was steeped in sin, but in love He took me in. His blood washed away every stain. Well, I said I wouldn't tell it to a living soul how He brought salvation and He made me whole. Found a good night such a love that Jesus did impart. Well, it makes me laugh and He makes me cry, sets my simple soul on fire. When God dips His love in my heart, when God dips His love in my heart.
Just a little talk with Jesus.
I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me in, and then a little light from heaven filled my soul. It bathed my heart in love and wrote my name above, and just a little talk with Jesus makes me whole. Now let us have a little talk with Jesus, let us tell Him all about our troubles, hear our faintest cry, and He will answer by and by. Now when you feel a little prayer will turn it, you know a little fire is burning. Find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. Have doubts and fears, my eyes they fill with tears, but Jesus is a friend who watches day and night. great thou art. A song called Family Bible. to his name.